Okay. We bless God for this opportunity. It's a blessing. And I appreciate my brother Andy and Reverend David, the father of the house, Reverend Francis Duanyale, and everybody on bail. Today we believe we are going to learn a lot today because we have great ministers and people who are deep and vested in music to bring to us some knowledge. And over the years we've been learning a whole lot of things. And today too, I'm here to bring something new or something little to what we know already. And we are looking at secrets to become a successful musician. In every field, in anything we do, we have secrets. And if you don't have a secret, you cannot excel, because even the Bible said that he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow. So if you want to abide, if you want to stay long, if you want to endure, be relevant for several years or till eternity, then you must know some secrets and abide by some secrets. Some of the few things that we have to do as musicians if you want to be successful is that you must set a target for yourself. You must have a target, a goal. You don't just stand up to become a musician. You don't just get up to sing or just get up to play instruments. You know, there are many people who are in various professions and they are there by luck. Somebody probably completed SHS, didn't know where to go, and then had to maneuver through. Some people just maneuvered through maybe teaching, and that wasn't his or her target. Some maneuvered through nursing, some maneuvered through many fields, even in music. Many people did not plan to be musicians. They didn't set targets. And so when often you don't set targets, and then you begin to face the realities and the challenges of such job or such profession as a musician, it becomes very difficult for you to stay relevant because you were not prepared. You didn't plan to become it. So the first thing I'm talking about is that we need to set targets. Set your targets. Where we want to reach, where you want to get to. The people you want to move with, the people you want to face in the nearby future. And when you have this target, that target will help you. Then it will help you to know the kind of people you have to move with, the kind of friends you have to make, the kind of professional ideas that you need to get closer to. It's all through certain targets. So it's very, very important. Then I also talk about, to become successful, you must train or learn to be skillful. You must train or learn to be skillful. So many people have talents. Many people can sing well. Many people can play the instrument well, but are not skillful. When we talk about skill, we are talking about processing your talent, going through the drill, processing it to become a skill. And it is often skills that earn. There are a lot of people, they can play so many nice things on keyboard, nice things on drum, and they can't repeat it. Because they played out of talent. They sang out of talent. It just came and then they sang it. It just came and then played it. That is very good. But to be able to achieve relevance and to enjoy the fruit of your labor, you must be able to process that raw talent that you have into skill by learning. By learning. So if you want to sing so well, put in some skills. And most of the singing that we've been doing is more of skill work, because everything we sing, they are notes. They are pitches. And that are found on the keyboard and the bass and all that. So you can actually sit down to practice scales or to go through scales to sing. You must practice to go through scales to sing. So if you don't practice, then it will be a problem for you. So my advice to everybody listening to us or watching us on online is that the talent you have, put them in practice. process it. If you have to go to the musical school, you go to the musical school, have some knowledge about it. I remember myself, through my infancy, I was singing, I was playing instruments, but I had to make it a skill. I had to learn more so that I become relevant. And so I had to go through secondary education. And when I was in secondary school, I had to get closer to certain people. Even though I wasn't in the school band, I got closer to people like P.K. Ambrose, a great bassist in London. And most of the things I can play in bass, I heard it from him. I learned it from him, watching him, listening to him. Through to the University of Ghana, and by God's grace, I've seen some great people I met at the University of Ghana, like Robo. On the guitar there was awesome. I have to go to the pop band, go and watch them play. I wasn't part of the pop band. I go to learn. I wanted to build the skill, the talent that I had. I had to do music. I did music, build the talent I had, so that I can learn the theory aspect of music, not just coming to church and playing. In that line or in that regard, then we have to also make sure that mediocrity does not become something that is part of you. Ordinariness. In most of our churches, we are used to ordinariness. So many of us musicians are not excelling, are not moving high because we are stuck to what we play in the church. When I say to what we play in the church, I'm talking about your local church. There are some churches, probably you don't have many of skillful musicians or professional musicians in the church. So whatever you play is accepted. Whatever you play is okay with them. And sometimes when you have to add something to what you are playing, it becomes a problem. So due to that, many people are stuck to a certain way of playing, a certain way of singing, because my church is used to that. It's very good. It helps your church. Of course, we will say if you are singing, you need to check your atmosphere, check the people you have. If what you are singing is not relevant to them, you don't do it. But for your professional life, to help you grow, whilst doing what will help the church, you must also do something that will make you excel. Because as you are moving on, the church will progress. Many people will come in. In the years to come, they may have people who come in and they love music and they know music. And then because you settled for ordinariness, you would have been passed. So they will just have to change you and then put somebody better. And you will say the church didn't support me. Not that. Because you yourself settled for that ordinariness. So it's very, very important. Let's take note. You must not just learn according to the sphere or the circles you are in. You must broaden your coast so that in a case where you have to go somewhere, you have to meet certain people, you'll be able to match up. You'll be able to move on in that circle. I don't know if the pianist can do something for us. There's a great pianist, Jazzy Bond, a great team here. God bless you. So, for example, if we are doing, okay, let's go. That key is okay. Nyanko ye yiwaye ye bomu kase woni erade. Okay, so we are singing a song like this. I'm just expressing or showing us a way where we can build our skill. And I'm saying that most of the styles or the scales or the hemioles or whichever way we are singing, they are all skills. So a pianist can help you to add something to what you are singing. So we are putting us on the spot. So, okay. Okay, so if you can play the notes for me. So, bam, 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 bam. You can add something else. So maybe I can add it to my singing. So, Yankupon, yeah. Okay, so he has just played da 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 da. If you take time to sit down, if you can't play the piano yourself, You move with the pianist, he can give you a lot of ways to sing that simple song. So Nyanko Ponye Iwaye Yebomu Kase Uni Era Ade Wona Sasi Nina Kotu Odomanko. All right. So all that I'm expressing to you is that you can have time to sit, get some skill works from the keyboard, attach it to whatever you are singing. Every Sunday you sing that same way. Wonyo my song, wonyo my song, wonyo my song, ampa wonyo my song. So can you give me something so I can add? Wonyo my song. Oh, you my song. Oh, you, oh. So he has said, oh, you my song. And then we are good to go. So some people can actually learn singing when they feel they don't even have talent for it, by just having somebody who can give you melodic flow. It can be the keyboard, not only the keyboard, even a trumpet, a bass guitarist, something. They give you the flow and then you follow up. And it will help you. If you actually sit down for maybe 3 months working on your skill work, putting in, substituting this and that, by the time you realize you are singing something else. And often we go for programs, we will hear people singing and then we are, hey, this is powerful. This singer is awesome. I mean, a great singer like Alexandra, she's awesome. You will listen to her and then, but I believe it's practice, going through, working it. But some of us, we just come for a program like this and we are so happy. Hey, the way you are singing, the way you are playing, I want to play. I will see you. And then the next year will come. Hey, you have come again. You can play the drums the way you are playing. I'll come and see you. Then the following year will come. So that is the plan of many people, and it doesn't work that way. You need to have time and then do something. Have time and follow up, study. And that is what is going to build you. And also one important thing is that you must also know whilst you are developing your skill, your talent into skill and getting better, you must also know what to play at every time, or what to sing at a particular place every time. So if you are able to enlarge your territory, your coast, and whatever you know in music, then you know what to put in different places that you go to. You know what to sing, you know how to sing, you know how to say it, what to say, what not to say. You go to a place that probably they don't speak English, is a local environment, tree or whatever. You have to be careful with your diction. Very careful with your diction. Because if you're going to do, like, let's say, let me see, what song? Falling in love with Jesus. Falling in love with Jesus. Falling in love with Jesus. That's the best thing I've ever done. Now, it's a nice song, but some people may not know what you just said. Someone understands ever done is beautiful. And you see some people that's great. But some will be sitting and say, Abranti, then or ye. Then and then ever done. And also a casa no. Anka ka ever done. Anka be one beti ase. Young obviously was then beti ase, but ever done. In his arms I feel protected. In his arms, in his arms I feel. That's the best thing I've ever done. Again, ever done. Evidence is beautiful, but you'll check the people. That's the best thing I've ever done. It's better because it helps that people. So we check those things within the people we are singing with, and that is going to help us. So if you don't check that, you sing so beautifully, but it wouldn't make any impact on the people you are dealing with. In the same way with the instruments, like my brother is playing for me here, with this song I'm singing and he's playing, is very understandable. It's very beautiful. But in a certain way, to certain people, they may not understand certain notes that he's applying. They may not understand certain notes that he's applying. And so they may not see the importance or the relevance of what we are doing. So that is very, very crucial. Very, very crucial. And one thing I want to talk about, okay, if I can get a bass guitar over, yes. Is it, if it's possible. Is it possible? Okay. Okay. Okay, so, okay, let's play a certain song. Now, as we're dealing with where to play what not to play at every time, it's very crucial that, especially when you are playing instrument, bass with a drum, often the bass notes should really coincide or go with the bass drum, the kick. There are certain things you don't play in certain songs, and at certain times you can bring it up. You know, we have periods of music and relevance of whatever you do. Some years back, everything mattered. But now, sometimes when we are doing church music, we are really focusing on the words and not really the instrument. At times, we focus on the instrument, especially if it's jazz music or such instrumental music. Okay, let's play. Danas. Okay, Danas. So we are playing Danas. Okay, so you move. For bass players who have been playing bass, just move. Nowadays we are in a hurry to play so many things because Sana, all those people are playing great things, so you want to do some. But it's important, just follow the line. once a while, you can put something in. So if there is a singer and he's singing every sad, then probably somebody starts chords. I don't know whether you heard whatever I'm playing. Those watching online, I'm just showing something. You've learned something you want to apply. We are singing, the singer is singing a song, and if it is a vocal thing we are doing like a church music, we are focused on the words of the song, not really on the instrumentation. So it's an accompaniment. In such case, every instrument must just accompany the lead voice or those singing. So really, those playing instruments should not play anything that will pull people's mind to or their attention to what we are playing, because we are focused on the words. So I just did something. I don't know whether you heard it, especially those watching. I don't know whether you heard it. If we say so, just a little thing I did here may not be relevant. I'm just explaining to us, may not be relevant. Stick to the simple notes as we follow. If there is chance for you to play something, you add it. If not, just simple play. And if it's jazz music, then of course we can add so many things. It's just something later I want to explain. So many things. I see a lot of bass players doing that. They'll play so many things within the song, and then it changes the relevance of the song. Okay, let's do this last song. I said that. Okay, so simple. The simple lines. So simple follow. Simple. Somebody will go. So, what I'm doing may not be important. I'm just following the song. So, this is not important. Adding some chords to the song may not help. All right, so I'll end it here. All I'm saying is, let's focus on the song, especially instrumental music, instrumentalists, those playing. Focus on the song, just follow, especially bass players. I'm concerned about bass players. Don't add many things. When we come to jazz music, we can play so many things. When you come to jazz piano, like the pianist here, he can play so many things for you. But when he's playing with our normal worship and praise song, he's just flowing and then moving behind. So that's just something later I want to teach us. And then finally, as I end, one thing that is very important is that if you want to succeed in music, you must have a covering. Or you must be under someone. You must be under someone. Many people are on their own. They are not under anybody. And if you are not under anybody, you may falter. You may fall along the way. And there are people ahead. And of course, you must choose wisely too. You don't just follow anybody. You must choose wisely someone who can help you in the field. But you must be under a cover. Like you have your pastor. And I honor many people I see around who honor their pastor so much. They stay under the cover. Like my brother Andy, Reverend David. And they are just under that covering, even though they are doing great outside with this course therapy and other programs and stuff. They don't just move. But most musicians want to make money quickly. You want to make money quickly, so they are moving everywhere. And they are making so many friends. And that's one problem. Some musicians have so many friends, and because of that, they are poor. I don't know whether you agree with me. Because the more friends you have, the more free things you have to do. You see, you have to help your friend. You go and do something for him. He has to also come and help you. Every musician is your friend. Then it won't go well with you. You must be careful of the friends you choose. Stay under a cover, a pastor or someone who leads you, who directs your way. Apostle Joshua Suleiman says something that when he met Nathaniel Bassey in Plain, and then he said he wanted to minister in his church, he told him in June he has Holy Ghost convention, so if you could come. He said, Nathaniel Bassey said, no, I can't come because June, my father, my pastor, would have a program and I have to follow him the whole of June. And he asked him, are you going to sing for him? He said, no. He said, then I'm going to offer you huge money to help you. I'm going to give you a lot of things to help you in your life. He said, no, I just have to follow him. I'll follow him, hold his back. A great musician all over the world. And he has to perform. He said, no, I'm going to follow my pastor because that is the duty. So it means that you must be under a certain covering. And he said the covering is important than the envelope. If you have a covering, it covers you, and then it takes you through secret places. It protects you. But if you just take the envelope and forget your covering, you are going to capture it in the envelope, and you can never succeed. God bless.